Okay, hello everyone, good day. So for this video, unfortunately, it is muted for at least the first 25 minutes. So we will do it slightly awkward. We are going to be covering it using a voiceover. But nonetheless, on the first slide itself, we're talking about the inspiration behind this season's design for 2025 Part 2. So the two main focus include the versatility, which are all about how the products released here is not just for work but also for casual outings. So all the bags here are also catering to these two types of occasions. So people can bring it out, whether it's to a party or to their office, it will still work. And the second main focus is in terms of the design. So the design is mainly about soft curve, earthy tones, and also tactile texture for this season. And speaking about earthy tones, you will realize that the color scheme for this season products are all related to the earthy colors. So you'll be seeing something like brown color, brand color, golden olive, all of which are slightly brownish, right? So you can see from the image itself, all these colors are indeed looking very earthy and kind of reminds you of the ground of nature. Okay, so these are some of the photos to show you what exactly do I mean by earthy tones. So second thing to focus here is about reunite, which is one of the main topics and theme for the P2 products. And reunite basically means that we are bringing all the elements from before back into this season's lineup so that we can combine all these different types of elements together into elevating our products to a new dimension. So obviously we can't only be introducing new elements, we will also need to blend it with other elements as well. Alright, so over here, let's talk about some of the iconic focuses for this season. So for the first one, which is none other than our classic iconic buffalo logo. And the second one is about the new Brown Beautiful font. Did you realize that we have changed the font slightly compared to the previous version of Brown Beautiful? Did you see any differences? Well, okay, I will have to reveal to you that first thing first, you would see that the font, the latest one, the new one, is slightly bulkier, thicker than the previous version. You can almost relate it to a bold version of the previous font type. So second thing, apart from the fact that it's slightly thicker, is how it's also slightly more curvy in comparison to the old version. So by speaking about curvy, you can pay attention to the letter R. Right, you pay attention to the letter R, you will see that the R right now is slightly curvy at the tail end of it. The previous version, you will see that the letters, not just the R, but all of the letters are a little straight. Okay, they are straight and they are thinner as well in the overall size. Right, so I repeat myself, the font for the new Brown Beautiful font, it is thicker, it looks like a bold version, and second thing is also slightly more curvy. So let me show you through the whiteboard right here. Right, so you can see, okay, sorry for the handwriting, not the best handwriting that you will see, but on the top one is the old version. So you will see it's straight, right? It's straight and it's thin. But then when you take a look at the bottom version, which is me trying to replicate the new font type, right? Obviously, again, not the best handwriting right here, but you can see that the R will be slightly curvy, and then you can see that all the letters are also thicker as well. So that is the difference. Not very obvious, but if you pay close attention to the details, you will see that there are indeed some differences between these two versions of font types. Okay, so moving on, other main focus also includes semi-structure. So semi-structure means that the bag is at the bottom part is very structured, very compact, very solid, but then the other part, if you don't put a lot of stuffing inside, then it would be easy to bend it to different shapes. So that's what we mean by semi-structure. So other than semi-structure, we have U dot, okay, we have curvy shape, and also we have another iconic focus, which is one of the main thing for every single season, and there's none other than number 6, hair cuff texture. So all these are what are part of the main focus. And the second part of the main focus include these key seasonal details. So we have statement folds, a starchy bag, and then we have a minimalist crossbody, we have multi-pockets, and last but not least, we also have statement hardware. So all of these are the key seasonal details. Pay attention to all of these. All of these materials have been used before. I won't go into too much details right now, but later when we go through all of the bags, alright, I would be sharing with you more details and more insight about all these different types of leathers or different types of materials. Okay, so I would just go over this part, and then for this part are the colors that we have for this season. So on the colors, if you pay attention to the red star, those are the ones that are women exclusive. The black stars are for men exclusive colors. And last but not least, the yellow color is for shed color, which means the colors represented by yellow are used both in men's bag as well as women's bags. Right? So these are how you differentiate the colors. Okay, I will go more into details as well regarding which bag I have what colors. Right, these are the part that we'll focus on later. Okay, you can also see a lot of these colors are consistent with the earthy tone that I mentioned earlier. So on this part, these are the classifications. Alright, I believe nobody really likes this part. Okay, so before I get into that, I just want to share with you that we don't focus so much on the classification, mainly because we don't want to make our selling approach so rigid. Okay, when customers come in, okay, we shouldn't just recommend the bag to them based on their daily needs. So what I mean by that is that when they come in, they talk about working style of bag. So naturally, you will try to recommend them the modern executive category or the everyday modern chic, depending on gender. Alright, so it doesn't mean that we should only be recommending that even if customers don't like that. It's totally okay for you to jump out of the category and recommend something from another category for that. So let's say Urban Traveler is for casual intention, but it doesn't mean that we can't recommend the bag from Urban Traveler to customers that are looking for working bag, because like I say in the very beginning, versatility is one of the main focus for this season. Alright, so nonetheless, in terms of segmentation, we are only using it if we are trying to sell the bags to customers. They are a bit indecisive and they do not really know what they want. So in those scenarios, then you can always come back here to refer to the segmentation to give you a bit of a reference. But we shouldn't be over relying on it, because selling approach should always be flexible depending on the needs of customers. Okay, so for segmentation here, the first slide, modern exact and everyday modern chic are obviously for working purposes, and then on the second slide itself, urban traveler and weekend travel companion are for relatively casual outings. These are the main differences between all these categories. Alright, now let's get into the men's collection. So first and foremost, we are going to talk about the very first bag. So before I move into the slide, I want to test everybody. Do you remember what is the material for our very first bag of the day, which is Formar? So do you remember what exactly is the material for Formar? Right, if you don't have a clue about it, so let me share you some tips. What you can do is that you can just take out your phone, take a picture of the bag, and then zoom into the picture. What is next is you focus on the shape of the texture, and then from there you can kind of deduce your answer. Alright, so what is the material? Drum roll. Yep, it is pebble leather. Alright, it's pebble leather. So how do you differentiate pebble leather exactly? I will share with you later. Okay, which is like a surefire way for you to figure out how to tell apart pebble leather. Actually, it's very simple. So once you have taken the image, you have zoomed into it, zoom into the photo, you will see a lot of triangles closely arranged to one another. Alright, it's triangles. Make sure it's not square, it's not round shapes, it's triangle. Right, as long as you see the triangle texture closely arranged to each other, then that is definitely pebble leather. No doubt about that. So yes, pebble leather is in general one of the easiest material for us to identify. Okay, so now let's take a look at the bag itself, shall we? So you can see that the strap is adjustable and also removable. So, but nonetheless, it is not really easy to remove the strap for 4MAR. So if customers want to remove it, by all means they can do so, but it's not so easy to pare it back. But in terms of adjustability, then it's very easy to adjust. Right, depending on your personal preference, you can use it as a sling bag or you can use it as a crossbody. Just adjust the length of the strap and that will be more than enough. Right, it's very easy to adjust, it's just a bit hard to remove and then put it back together. Right, so here's a bit of demonstration in terms of how to adjust the strap. Right, very easy. Basically just move the needle slightly and then yep, you can put it on. As simple as it gets, depending on the styling choices of the customers, and then they can use it in different ways. They can carry it in different methods. Okay, so take a look at the colors. So for 4MAR, we have the black color, the circular gray color, and also Inca Gold. And then for the types of bag in 4MAR, we have mini messenger and also small messenger. Alright, just two types.
On the mic so that those who are in the recording and tak dapat datang can hear clearly. So for the bag that you receive, bagi kamu dah biasa tu should be no problem lah ya. So if you want to, untuk yang ni kalau kamu nak tanggalkan, it's a bit hard. Right? For you guys, the experience should have no problem, but those new staff, what you need to tell them, then you have to pull here, then you pull from here, tekan dua belah, baru senang untuk tanggalkan. If kamu nak tanggalkan dengan cara macam ni, take some time. Setengah staff kuat, incredible hard, pak. Nanti kalau kamu pak terlalu kuat, maksudnya mungkin kamu akan menyebabkan dia crumble up, or yang kat sini dia akan menjadi longgar. Too hard. So the cara yang betul, just hold it here, kat sini, nampak kat sini, and pull like that. Easier, tak perlu kuat sangat. Pass back to Ken.
Okay. So the bag all okay? Ada dekat belakang lagi ya. And there might be collaborating. Okay. So the next one, alright, is this bag called Bureau. Now it's time to move on to the second bag. So that is Bureau. Alright, so again, Bureau, what exactly is the material? As you can probably already tell at this point, you just have to take a look at the texture of the leather and you would know that this is also pebble leather. Right, also triangle shapes, so without a doubt, pebble leather also. So in terms of the color, Bureau also have a grand total of 3 colors. So we have black, circular gray, and Inca Gold as well, just like the previous bag 4MAR. As for the types of the bag, so we have medium waist pouch, small messenger, and also large backpack. So the one I'm holding is obviously the medium waist pouch, right? So the key highlight of Bureau is in the 2 large pockets at the front. Okay, this is easily its main focus. So apart from the main compartment, it also has 2 large pockets here. So what I'm highlighting here is in terms of where you can place the zip of the 2 large pockets. So you can see that there is ample space in between the 2 big pockets, so you can actually fit the zip into that particular space. So this is for customers with OCD problem. You know OCD, where people like to arrange things in a very specific order, otherwise they would feel annoyed or they would feel bothered. So with Bureau, you wouldn't have this problem where you might bother the customers, because yes, there are enough space in between the 2 large pockets for you to fit in both of the zips. Right, so this is me highlighting about the main compartment. Yep, that is Bureau. So Clement is coming in here, and apparently he wants somebody to volunteer to come out and demonstrate what are some of the ways you can carry the bureau waist pouch. So even though the name of the bag is waist pouch, but there are multiple other ways to carry the bag as well. So we are waiting for somebody to volunteer, and then someone will show you how exactly does it work. Alright, just in case you do not have any idea, you can't imagine what are some of the ways to carry it apart from putting on your waist, now is the chance for you to find out how can you demonstrate that to your future customers. You can show it to them by putting the bag onto yourself, or you can also ask them to try it on themselves, but you just give them the guidance at the site. Alright, so this part is meant to give you some ideas in terms of how you can carry the bag so you can cater your recommendations to the customers. Okay, so tadi Dris tanyakan. So because this side they say the bag a bit hard, so not very comfortable kalau you pakai macam cross body here. So let Emily do the demonstration how you solve this problem.
Actually, another option that we can suggest lah, you can use at your back. Kejap ha. Yeah, you can use at your back lah. Because if here is not comfortable, so dia macam ni kan, memang tidak comfortable. Especially kalau customer dia badan kecil. Dia nampak macam fully macam ni. Then we can suggest a customer to use like this lah at the back. Are you okay? Mas hati. No worries.
Yeah, we have to apply on what we have learned, yeah?
Mana tadi? Oh sorry.
Okay, off already fill the bureau bag. Okay, ada apa soalan tak? All good? Then we move on, yeah? So, these are some of the other new next bags. So, the next one, so the next one is gonna be Valedon A. Okay, Valedon A. So before I show you the slide, I'm going to test you on what do you think is the material of Valedon A. So this time it's not pebble leather anymore. So for those of you watching online, right, try to take a guess. Do you remember from the slides? Because unfortunately you're watching online, so then in that case you cannot really feel the product. So you can only really remember from the slide that you probably should already have studied by now. Okay, maybe I'll just review the answer. For Valedon A, the material is Napa leather. Alright, Napa leather. So over here, we're passing the bags to everyone to have a feel of it. Right, Napa leather. So yep. So for Valedon A, a total of 2 colors. We have black and circular grey. Okay, we do have Inca gold, even though there's one bag on the image that shows Inca gold, but we are not bringing it into this season. So only black and grey. And in terms of the types of bags, we have medium waist pouch, small messenger, large messenger, and finally medium tote bag. So a total of 4 types for Valedon A. Right, you can refer to all these informations on the slide. So taking a look at Valedon A, what do you think is the main highlight of this specific type of bag? Take a look at it. I think it's pretty easy for you to figure out what exactly is the main highlight. That's none other than the Fitlock design. So even though Fitlock is not one of the primary focus for this season's product, but we are still bringing it back into the picture. So you can see that all these different types of bags under Valedon comes with a fit lock as well. Even for the tote bag, right, the medium tote bag, you can see there are two large pockets at the front, and one of them comes with fit lock as well. And sadly, I can't really show online watches. Oh yeah, the camera has adjusted. So yep, you can take a look at the fit lock. So the fit lock here, what I want to emphasize is that if you're trying to pull the string out, so to unlock the fit lock, you will see that the upper part of the pocket is getting in the way. Alright, you need to flip it outward first, then only you pull the fit lock, so then it will come out much more easily. If you don't slightly flip open the upper part of the pocket first, then if you do it, just pull the fit lock without flipping it outwards, you do it in the long term, it might damage the upper part of the pocket. Right, not to say that the durability is not strong, just that better to be safe. So then, and also to make the whole process of opening the bag easier, so I will always advise everybody to slightly open up the pocket first before you pull the fit lock. And there are a lot of customers who are not very gentle with the way they use the products. So if they just recklessly pull the fit lock, then in the long term it might leave some scratches on the pocket itself. Alright. I have something to add.
Alright, based on this one, you might be wondering, ayo, kenapa ya? Kat sini dia memang macam kami kena buka macam ni, macam payah, macam susah aja. Before that, the fit lock you can just pull and open, so easy. That's the purpose of having fit lock, ma. But for this type of bag, they slightly twist a bit, as in, you know, sometimes too easy also not good. Sometimes some of the customer might have a concern of security. That's the reason why this round they make the pleat slightly longer to cover the fit lock. Nak tarik macam tu, bagi pencuri tu lebih susah nak tarik keluar because something is actually blocking them. For this range, this is how they make it for. They take some input from the floor and they lengthen the flap. Yeah, can.
Okay, thank you, Clement. So, Valedon, all good? Any questions? Other? Oh, okay. Then we move on to the next one. So the next one, Craig. Yeah, Yanni Craig. Okay. I want to ask Craig punya material apa? Okay, Safiano. Yang ada jawapan lain tak? Craig E punya material itu apa? Fine grain Safiano. Okay, semua rasanya all agree fine grain Safiano. So fine grain Safiano kan, kalau Safiano leather macam mana nak nampak dia punya pattern? Yes, exactly. Cross ya. So memang tadi for the Bible leather kan semua tiga segi. Kalau Safiano semua tahu. Macam ni. Lurus cross, then this is Safiano leather. Kalau you nampak memang you zoom in kan, you boleh nampak macam ni, confirm Safiano. So this is the one Craig E is using, fine grain Safiano. So for Craig E, dia ada dua warna, dan ni tak ikut to earthy tone. The color we have are circular grey and deep blue. So for the design we have medium clutch. So yeah, I have pass-through small messenger dengan medium clutch. We have medium postman and also the briefcase. Okay, yang ni dia design memang simple sikit because we are going for the classic style of design. So not so complicated, memang dia sesuai lah untuk siapa-siapa yang pakai. Okay, simple and easy. Same also for this Craig E kan. The strap also adjustable, and here front and the back we have hidden compartment. So memang main compartment is here, and then on the back ada satu compartment yang kecil. Front juga, dua front and back compartment, also using the magnetic design. Okay. All managed to get a feel? Ready? Yeah. Alright. That's good. Give me one there. Go on.
Can you show over? Pass over.
Okay. The next one. Before I go for the next one, I also like to feel the other design. So this is the postman. You can pass around. Okay, so the next one, namanya new C. Okay, so for new C, again I want to ask you, what are the materials? Nylon and yeah, betul. Okay, nylon and also embossed horsehair. Correct? So memang the front here embossed horsehair, the rest are nylon. So talking about nylon, quick product knowledge check. Nylon yang ni waterproof ke? Yeah, water resistant. Apa dia beza water resistant dengan water repellent? And also waterproof. Three types kan, kita ada waterproof, water repellent, water resistant. Apa bezanya? Siapa boleh jawab? Ya, waterproof memang air tak masuk langsung. So contohnya umbrella kan, kalau your umbrella air masuk hancur. So water resistant and water repellent boleh tahan, ya. Yang mana kuat sikit? Repellent. Okay. So fun tips kan, if water repellent, you drop that water on the back, the air akan tumpul sikit. Dia macam water droplet, dia gather dekat material sana. So kalau you nak keringkan, senang. You will wipe it off and it's gone. Water resistant bukannya susah nak kering, hanya banding dengan water repellent susah sikit. Dia masih tahan air. Okay, it's still resisting the water. Alright. So this one, new C. The design we have in the other postman. Alright. Shoulder sling, medium messenger, and also briefcase. And design kita ada sini. Okay. So again, the compartment itself, other than the main compartment, depan dia juga ada satu zip compartment. And then at the back, we have also the magnetic compartment. So sama juga dengan most of the new bag design. Main compartment plus two compartments. One at the front, one at the back. Okay? So this is new C. Alright, semua sudah ada chance nak sentuh bag tu. Ada? Okay lah. Alright. Okay. Kenapa tadi gelap? Black and deep blue only the color. Because honestly, kalau nak for this design card, we go for the more lifestyle version. So I also slightly for office wear. So that's why we follow the black design. Tak nak yang deep blue grey tu. We focus more on the classic design like Craig E. And also later one type I will show you is Victor E. Okay, that one we follow more on the grey and special designs again. Alright, so next one I want to show you is
So for Logan, thing, right? Who can tell me the fine grain? Okay. What else? Horsehair. Fine grain and horsehair. Ada dengan 3 jawapan. Horsehair, fine grain, nampak. So tiga-tiga pun ada. Ataupun one of the answer is correct. Ada dengan 3 jawapan. So, okay, I ask yang ni ada napa letter tak? Ada. Fine grain printed ada? Horsehair ada? So, dengan horsehair je tadi? Okay, so you are right. Okay, fine grain printed plus napa together. Alright, so yang design yang ada, we have the waist pouch and also this one on my hand, mini messenger. Alright, so warna dia kita ada black and also potting soil. So this one, the mini messenger, we have this small pouch at the side. Okay, yang ni memang boleh keluarkan lah. Okay, you can just unload it and take out. So this is also come along with this, but let's say you want to put it together with the strap, boleh juga. Okay, just put it back. Okay, memang only for the mini messenger that comes with this little pouch. Okay. Speaking of fine grain printed, right? Suddenly I have a question. Quick check. You know what is the difference between hot grain leather and also fine grain leather? Say. Okay, I tanya sekali ya. Okay, those are the back. Okay, one more time my question. Hot grain dengan fine grain ada beza tak? Ataupun sama?
Ada beza.
Ada beza.
Hot grain yang lapisan atas sekali punya leather.
Fine grain tu?
Medium.
Fine grain medium. Okay. So usually kan for the cow leather, okay, let's say this one cow leather lah, the whole thing. So we have 2 different layers biasanya. So what is the name of this layer?
Top grain.
Yes, top grain. Okay, top grain leather. Yang ni at the downside here, at the bottom. Medium rare. Alah. Bukan buku 11 pun. Dah lapar dah. Medium rare. Yang ni well done. Bukan ya. This one? No, not fine grain. Ini bukan fine grain, okay? Ini top grain, ini bukan bottom grain. Tak ada bottom grain. Tak ada medium rare, tak ada well done. So namanya split leather. Split leather. So fine grain tu dekat mana?
Kat situ.
Sama?
Sama.
Sama. So memang maksudnya sama lah. Hanya nama lain je.
Fine grain second layer.
Yes. Fine grain kan also part of the top grain as well. Tapi dia bukan like completely the same. Top grain is the whole thing. So if let's say dia top grain, they take the whole thing here. Fine grain only one of the small part here. So yang bezanya kan, fine grain dia punya texture smoother banding dengan the whole top grain. Your top grain is this whole upper part. Fine grain tu is they just take a tiny lapisan here and then make it. So that's why the texture itself is smoother compared to the whole top grain. So other beza sikit, but fine grain is still part of the top grain itself. Okay, got it? Not well done, huh? Alright, so semua you get to feel the back. Okay. Then we move on. On that, just now we heard that somebody say second layer kan. I tak dengar. So second layer tu is a split leather.
Okay, it's another term for split ladder lah. So ini memang bukan top grade. Alright? Clear on that? Okay, Alright. Then we move on to the next one, heater E. Okay, heater E. Also part of the modern exact punya category sama dengan grade E. So memang dia punya material fine grain heater ladder. So I will pass around. Jiran anda semua ada? Okay, semua ada Tak ada orang yang hilang ya? Okay, kalau tak ada orang yang hilang, semua sudah balik, then attention please. Okay, then we resume, okay? Resume ya. Alright, so females bag, women's collection. First thing first, kita ada gap. Okay, so gap ni no need to test materialnya pebble ladder. Alright, I'll pass around this. Okay. Okay. Okay, rasanya after break time semua energetic ah. Oh, okay, we focus back a bit, okay. Nanti you want the energetic still okay. A lot of chances are energetic. So here, gap, pebble ladder also. The color kan kita ada 3 color, black, brand and humus. So the brand and humus are following the earthy tone that we have lah for this season. So for gap, 3 design, we have the small bucket bag, medium bucket bag and also the medium backpack. So one of the one I'm passing around is the normal one, and then we have the backpack also. So yang ni small bucket bag. Okay, memang design ni small bucket lah. So also one of the semi-structure that we mentioned. Down here structured, keras. So up here is memang lembut sikit, flattened. So if you're not putting stuffing or many items inside, memang dia soft. Alright. So for gap, here is for you to tighten it, okay, this string itself, this strap. And if you want the longer strap, you can find from inside here. Okay, this is the one. So use hanya, you just pin it. Okay, then you can hang like that. But there's a longer strap inside also. So kalau you nak pakai macam sling bag kan, there's also a long strap you can find inside. So same, kalau you nak pakai punya long strap, alright, here the ring at the side for both the handle and also the long strap. Dia sama-sama guna dekat sini je. So hanya buka, put in. Ideally when you put in, right, you put from top to bottom. So top to bottom, atas, pin it. Then it becomes like this. Alright, so 2 types of wearing. Sling bag, you can simply use the long strap. Semua ada dalam. Pakai macam ni. Kalau tak nak, you simpan ni. Then, we just go for the handle. Okay, go for the handle. Again, I repeat, the ring at the side kan is for both the long strap and also the handle. Okay, you just put together. Alright. Anything else? Okay.
Alright. Okay, what if there is a customer ask you, lah, ada lubang lagi. Can I tighten it up? Boleh tak boleh? Boleh. Okay, try. Umi? If I want to tighten it up because I feel insecure. Lah, masih ada lubang lagi lah. Sekarang kata tak boleh. Tadi kata boleh. So boleh tak boleh? Ha? Siapa yang kata tak boleh? Angkat tangan. 3 je. Yang lain semua boleh. Dah tahu Siti kenapa tak boleh?
Sebab dia memang ada
Curve.
So dari satu bila kita tarik ketat pun dia memang tak.
Okey, selain daripada dia memang ada curve, memang tak boleh masih ada lagi lubang. Selain daripada itu, apa lagi?
Taklah dia pun macam customer yang takut barang terjatuh ke apa benda, dia tengok macam tu, dia takkan pilih yang tu lah sebab ni kan. So yang beli ni dia takkan tanya soalan
Berkenaan dengan lubang. You're very right. Thank you, Kit. Jadi, kalaulah ada customer yang tanya, boleh tak macam tu? One thing is because of the design, bucket bag meant to be like that. That's called bucket bag lah. Tapi mungkin tak ada bucket bag yang memang kamu dapat tarik dan memang tak ada lubang? Ada. Tiba-tiba, Kit. Okay. Kalau bag itu, material dia ialah fox leather. Musang. FAUX, fox leather iaitu microfiber. Kamu boleh tarik dengan ketat. Tapi leather cannot. Ataupun kalau bucket bag dia ialah canvas. Kain. Boleh. Leather cannot. You're right, as what Akid said. It's bucket bag is meant to be like that. Bagi mereka yang suka itu, okay, dan disebabkan ada lubang mah. Jadi mereka tambahkan magnet kat sini to closing up. So we can actually explain the problem. Ada lubang is because of the leather itself. So it meant to be like that. So because of this, hole yang kami tahu ladder dia tak dapat rapat sampai tak ada lubang, kami tambahkan magnet for security wise. Okay, don't jump across the problem, but hit to the problem and solve the problem. Alright? Tapi jangan bagi, kalau customer kata, bucket bag saya boleh tarik, tak ada lubang langsung. Alah, itu fox ladder, itu microfiber. Jangan tu. Jangan jatuhkan maruah mereka. Tahu? Pandai-pandai ya. Dia kata itu tiruan. Bukan ladder, ladder tak boleh. Don't say that. Alright? Thank you, Ken.
Okay, gap. Semua okay? Gap? Alright? Gap. Okay. So, next one, we have gap Xmas. So, yang ni memang same. Alright? The only difference is that yang ni ada small bucket bag saja. Okay, gap Xmas. We do have a sample here, tapi warna dia hanya warna merah. Tahu tak kenapa warna merah? Yes, Xmas lah. Tapi kalau customer tanya, lepas Xmas macam mana? Yes, thank you so much. Red color, Chinese New Year juga boleh. Takkanlah Xmas pakai je. Okay, then every year you use only for 1 day. Waste. Okay, what a waste. So yang ni memang for festive period. And also, if customer kan, they are more on the fancy type of customer. Dia showy sikit, you tengok dia masuk kedai kan, dia punya baju semua colourful. Then you also can recommend this lah. Okay, bukan je festive period, then only we recommend that. Right, we can follow the styling also. So next one that I want to share would be canop. Alright, so canop here, the material is soft gelato leather. Okay, soft gelato leather you nampak sini. So yang ni soft gelato leather ke ataupun napa leather? Actually, it's the same thing lah. Soft gelato is also a type of napa. So I will pass the bag around. Kita ada dua warna, black and also brand. Alright. So if black, then we are using all black one. You can see even the string, the strap here, dia juga warna hitam. Kalau brand, we go for the fancy color a bit. So chain ni gold chain. Alright. I'll pass around for brand. So the one I'm passing around, right, is the small crossbody bag. So yang ni medium punya lah, besar sikit. So as you can see, yang bag ni satu compartment saja. So we can also use it for let's say, kalau you nak pakai for handle, boleh. If you want to wear it long, sling bag, panjang juga okay. Alright, I'll pass around to let you get a feel. Okay, I mentioned yang ni soft gelato leather lah. Okay. Anything you want to add? No, nothing to add.
So when you look at the customer yang hang dan nak sling ke, nak tanya ya, do you guys know that which one is where is the perfect way for you to the length for you to hang your bag? Waist. Thank you, Abu. Okay, is here yang paling cantik. Okay, just nice. And anything longer than that, it will be too long lah. So dari segi proportion wise, kamu tak dapat balance up. Okay, later part we are going to went into what you have learned yesterday about styling. Okay, that complexion, this and that. Later we are going to enhance on that part. Okay, when it comes to this, as usual, there's two parts that you can actually pull. All right, if you want to shorten it, is there any way that you can do untuk pendekkan dia lagi tak? Can? Can or not? Beside this one and this one, any other way?
I saw in the TikTok video that
Okay.
there's some video that shows for security purpose. For
Alright.
example, like if you go travel, there's a lot of snatch. So they like using like this. Not sure how they wear, but this thing like goes around and then so when people nak tarik, it's like very susah.
Tarik sekali dengan orang. Ah!
Yeah, but then like you need to take.
I know what you mean. Let me try. Apa, tapi I rasa boleh masuk ke? Boleh lah.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Like that? Macam ni ya?
Actually, you need to try something new.
Kalau ada perut. Oh, habis. I dah tersangkut. Okay, hold on. Alright, so how you want to do it?
It's something like that. It's something like that.
Oh, it's something like that. Okay, for this one, I guess this change is a bit too short. If it's probably I'm too fat. Okay, probably I'm too fat. Okay, that's one of the way. But ada lagi any way tak beside holding this and this? Teresa said yes. Anyone know? Jun, can you show? Jun pula. Ivy, can you show? Beside this one and this one, any more? Teresa later. Itu last.
Apa?
Ivy, nak apa? Okay. Tengok dia buat magic. Tak dapat tutup? Boleh. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Ivy. Okay, those at home, see how Ivy do it. From here, just tight, correct? That's what you want to say? June, same way as well? Okay, just tight here. And close it. And there you are. Yay, see that? Thank you for sharing. Okay, anyone else selain daripada tiga ni? Selain daripada yang ini, style yang pertama, style yang kedua, style yang ketiga, ada lagi style yang keempat tak? Syafiqah kata tak ada dah. Nak saya buat sekali lagi supaya you can take video? Tak ya? Boleh juga. Okay ya. Yang ini kan macam ni dah. Lepas tu kamu boleh tarik kat sini. The one right here. Okay, tarikkan. Then dari sini just sampulkan aja. Sampulkan aja. Then just keep here. Then just close it. Then there you are. Okay? Style yang keempat ada tak? Siapa yang kreatif? Ada lagi style? Any more? That's what we call the session caring and sharing. We share here. Especially for you guys to have experience. Jangan kedekut sangat ya. Teresa cakap dah tak ada. Kamu nampak aja dia geleng ke? Alright, I pass it back to Ken.
Okay, so we have one sample for Gap Xmas here. Okay, thank you for Chloe for passing to me. So yang ni lah Wonder Deer. Okay, and on top of this, during festive period year end kan, kita ada ni juga. Okay, this is a mini style. So this one will also be okay. So also, so yang ni also one of the things lah to highlight to customer as well. Okay, something special to share with them. Okay, this is the mini kan. This is the ultra mini one that we have. Alright, it looks like this. Okay.
If let's say you want to sell that can sell.
You wait it to be strong. Yes, I believe.
Oh, you want to PWP rule like small one.
Yeah, betul. PWP.
Kita berpis better. Ada rasa kau mula beli. Kecil sangat. You sekarang kan lewat kereta nak pasang. Slow. Saya susah nak jual.
Kan yang I akan share, okay, after canop here. Jangan. Okay, ada clamp, alright. So clamp memang semua wallet ni. So the material that we are using will also be soft gelato leather as well. So yeah, pointer ni lag lah. Okay, soft gelato leather and Napa also. So the warna yang we have adalah black, brand and also humus. So semua dekat sini lah. Yang ni, okay. Again, the wallet here also come with the long strap as well. So kalau you nak pakai for macam sling bag kan, boleh juga. Hanya just pin it at the back here. Okay, back here dia ada ring, hanya pin it je. Again from top to bottom. Macam ni. Okay, or at the back. Lepas tu, you boleh pakai je lah macam ni. Kalau dah suka style ni, ambil je macam biasa. So again, here also, main compartment is magnetic. At the back also another magnetic. Okay, at the back also another hidden compartment. Alright, so this is the clamp design. Alright. And do you want to add this one? Yes. Okay, clamp has something to add for the clamp wallet.
Alright, for the clamp, not only clamp, I would say that anything with the soft leather. So I need you guys just to take, you can actually check around in your boutique as well. Please check on the stuffing inside, that you place it inside. Because no matter it's hard leather, if you put too much of stuffing, memang dia akan out of shape. If let's say that bag itu dah kat sana mungkin beberapa minggu, you try to take it out, then you look at the bag from this way. Definitely it will go poop, dah macam ada tummy. But macam ada tummy, defect ke? Jangan hantar balik ya. How if let's say that dia memang dah pregnant? Please help everyone like massage. Okay, nanti siapa yang nak massage? Q boleh minta Q, I help you to massage. Now, we can massage the back from here. Tekan, we can actually biarkan dia back to the original shape. Okay, but in long time, tahun-tahun kamu pun kembang macam ni, sorry, kamu tekan pun, massage pun, dia dah out of shape. So, no matter it's a bag or wallet, check your stuffing. Kalau tidak kan kuantiti yang kamu dapat itu mungkin tak banyak. Or yang fast moving tu semua fast moving. Nak transfer pun tak dapat nak transfer. Tinggal satu tu rugi kalau bagi customer yang cerewet. Dia check macam ni, dia check sini, check macam ni, habis. No lah. This one not in good condition. Rugi. Okay, that's one thing. So yang kedua, selain daripada kamu check your stuffing, mungkin kamu akan kata, lah yang stuffing ni datang dari warehouse memang macam itu. Bukan salah kami. Salah warehouse. Kami tanya warehouse pula, salah factory kerana dia ikut container memang macam itu. Okay. Kalau ikut container, banyak stok dalam satu container kan? Jadi kenapa mereka kena masukkan banyak stuffing? Disebabkan kalau tak masukkan banyak stuffing, stock and stock kemek, the leather akan rosak. Sampai ke warehouse juga banyak stok. Dia hantar dalam satu carton, bukan cotton ya, dalam satu carton itu, banyak bag di dalam carton itu, dia kena pastikan stuffing tu cukup untuk menampung, okay, tekanan dari atas. So, kalau dah sampai ke butik anda, please reduce the stuffing. Make sure dia ngam-ngam untuk beg anda. Alright, kalau tidak memang rugi, especially your wallet. Okay? Thank you.
Alright. So we move on to yang next one ni, object. So before I show you the deck kan, I nak tanya material ni apa. So I will pass the bag around. Oh, soft napa. Sudah ada ke store? Soft napa. Okay, soft napa. Ada jawapan lain? Selain daripada soft napa. Soft gelato. So some will use soft napa, soft gelato. What else? Okay. Soft gelato. Okay. Before I reveal the answer, right, one more question. You rasa ni emboss ke atau deboss? Dia punya wavy design. Deboss? Yang for those of you kan yang sudah sentuh back tu, emboss atau deboss? Deboss ya? Deboss. Okay, deboss. Siapa rasanya emboss atau semua deboss? Okay, for those of you that touch it right, you think it's deboss. Deboss. Okay, let me tell you it's a trap question. Bukan deboss, bukan emboss. Dia seal. Yeah. You can see the wavy design right, semua seal saja. Not deboss and also not emboss. Okay. For the material, soft napa leather. Okay, not really gelato, soft napa leather lah. So warnanya hanya ada satu warna je. To go with the wavy seal design, so hanya ada warna hitam. Okay, and for the other design, we have the crossbody bag, medium crossbody, small and medium, and also the small top handle bag. So we have these three designs. Alright, and all of them come with this wavy seal design lah. So texture dia special sikit. So speaking of soft napa leather, okay, sebab ni soft napa is not the type of soft gelato yang tadi cannot punya. So this napa leather, I want to ask some material question. So napa leather kan, jarang-jarang you sentuh dia, nampak macam, rasa macam keras. Tapi yang ni, keras tak? Soft. Okay, feel a bit like soft gelato kan? So let me ask the question. Asal napa leather sometimes dia rasa soft, sometimes dia rasa keras. Walaupun dia material sama, tapi dia punya texture, dia punya rasa macam different sikit. Okay, process technique. Like macam what type of process? Like coloring. Okay, material sama. Okay, I repeat the question. Material memang sama, tapi dia sentuhan dia punya texture macam different. Okay. Let me review to you okay. Sebab interior dia material lain. External memang material sama. Tapi interior, kalau you nak make it keras sikit, we can change out the material. So dia punya fabric ke atau canvas ke, whatever is inside, dia pun affect exterior punya texture. So that's why, if you are curious kan, kenapa ya? Kan napa leather dia memang soft. Kenapa when it comes to this design macam keras sikit? It's simply because the interior kita pakai material lain. Tu je. Okay, it's still the same material, still napa. Okay? So for object, semua sudah pas dekat belakang kan? All can feel ya? Alright? Any questions? All good? So same as well, we can have the chain design there. So pakai untuk sling, pakai untuk ambil pun boleh. For object. Sama dengan cannot. Okay? All clear on this? Can? Alright. Can. Add on. Okay, Clement have something to add on object.
Okay, the interior there, probably you're not so clear about apa itu interior. Tiba-tiba masuk interior. Okay, untuk menyenangkan pemahaman anda, kami panggil inner support. Okay, kalau material yang sama, napal leather supposed to be soft. Tetapi untuk bag ini dia wujud dalam benda kamu rasa hand feel lebih keras disebabkan dia nak shape bag itu. Lembutkanlah, dah lembut macam mana nak keraskan? Dia shape. Dia masukkan inner support untuk mengeraskan dia. Dia nak hand feel yang tak sama. Dia nak bentuk yang tak sama, yang lebih structure. Jadi mereka tambahkan inner support. Kalau customer tanya apa inner support, kebanyakan customer tak akan tanya. If let's say lah, untuk pemahaman anda, additional information for you guys, kenapa semua kata soft ataupun napal leather sepatutnya lembut, tetapi kenapa dia keras? That's to answer your curiosity. Dah tahun-tahun dah bekerja, kenapa ya? Tak faham. That's the reason why, kerana kami dah check. But we cannot tell you apa yang ada kat inner support itu, kerana setiap bag inner support yang digunakan tak sama. Okay? And then back to this one yang tadi yang I dengar, mana bag dia?
Still at the back.
Oh, still at the back. We don't say that one is a 3D effect. Kerana disebabkan seal yang Ken masukkan, dia gunakan jahitan untuk jahit tarik ke bawah, jadi kamu akan nampak yang kulit dia timbul ke atas. It's by the stitching there. Dia bukan deboss, bukan emboss. Just a stitching to make the curve, to make it look like curve, wavy. Itu saja, simple. Alright, thank you. Pass back to Ken.
Okay. Okay, next one. Then kita sampai Agma S. Alright. So Agma S also sold gelato leather. Warna dia we have black, brand, and also we have warna special sikit golden olive. Okay. So this is the golden olive one. So for the design kita ada small top handle bag dengan medium shoulder bag. So dia design memang macam ni. So for this one, right, compartment dia memang banyak. I will pass around and then I will also ask you. Pass around.
Dia paling tinggi.
Nice.
Pass one more. So yang Agma ni kan, alright, ada berapa compartment? 4. Okay, we have 4 compartment. Okay, so other than your main compartment kan, okay, the magnet here. One more is yang special sikit, dia ada yang ni sengit punya compartment at the front. Okay, sorry, at the zip here. Alright, and at the side kita juga ada 2 pocket style punya compartment dekat left and right. So yang ni kan for the zip, okay, for those of you at the back kan, for the zip, you realize that kalau you nak buka zip ni memang macam block dekat atas sini sikit. So ideally, if you don't want to damage the leather, you boleh buka sini dulu, then only we open lah. Okay, sebab kalau you tak buka yang atas magnetic part ni, then when you open the zip, dia akan scratch sikit. Okay, sentuh sikit lah, not very obvious. But ada orang dia bukan gentle sangat, dia pakai bag dia macam tarik je. So in that case, memang might affect a bit. So open slightly, then baru buka. Best case scenario. Okay, so these are 2 compartments here. And then at the side, as mentioned, juga ada zip punya compartment. Alright, for here. So nak tanya jap, kalau you nak so obviously we have the handle here, and also we can use for the sling style. So if let's say we are using the medium one, yang ni tak ada handle kan, how can you style it? Where is the design one? Okay. Maybe this one, not this one. Okay, so later afternoon session kan, we'll be doing styling a little bit. So maybe kita buat warm up sikit dulu. I want satu model to volunteer, and then maybe you can show to the room how you can use, how many way you can carry this bag. Okay, just now I think we have one candidate lah. So you want to come out and stand out, right? Joyce, yeah. Okay, we welcome our model, Joyce. So she will show you how many way you can carry this?
Okay, first you can put it like this lah. You can carry like this. And then for the second one, actually the strap, you can be the shortest one, so you can make it shoulder. Wait ah. So this one you will pull back. And it can be shoulder like this. Okay. Then another one. You can be a sling. Half of like this. So it's a 3 ways lah. For use about this bag. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, thank you, Joyce.
Thank you.
So yes, 3-way, okay, as repeat, one is like this, okay, hand carry, and then crossbody, and also if you adjust the strap, right, you make it shorter, then it becomes sling bag lah. Okay? Anyone can think of like a 4th way, cara keempat? No ah? Okay? So these are some of the ways you can carry this, also a lot of versatility. Not only this, but other bag you can also follow more or less the same style lah. For female bags, some of the other handle, all these, and long strap. And the strap all adjustable one for seasoning. Okay? Yeah, anything want to add? No. Okay. Yeah, this one only one. Okay, 2. Okay. So the next one. Alright, semua sudah feel kan? Their back just now. Okay. So the next one is Tishale. Alright, a bit of susah punya pronounce Tishale. Okay, bukan Tescha atau Tischel. Okay, Tishale. So material Tishale juga soft gelato. Okay, soft gelato and the color is black and brand juga. And dia punya design small tote bag and also medium tote bag. Dua-dua pun datang dengan U dot punya design lah. So we don't have the black color here. So I hanya ada satu sampel dekat sini. Alright, the U dot one. This was soft gelato. Okay. So dia juga datang dengan ini attachable punya strap. So for the main style, if you don't want to use this, right, you can also just tighten it. Dia ada 2 string dekat sini kan. Dia boleh rapatkan dia. Okay, make it tight. And like what Clement mentioned just now, because this is leather, not fox leather, so memang tak boleh close completely. Dia memang ada space, ada lubang lah dekat middle sana. So if you want to reduce this, we have 2 magnetic, one on the left, one on the right, so you can still close it somehow. Tapi bukan close fully lah. Dia memang ada, masih ada lubang dekat middle, other side at here. Alright. So nonetheless, if you tighten it, the space is not that big. So this one is me fully tightening it already. Then you can see, dia space memang kecil saja. Kalau your magnetic, you put closely. Alright. So here, hand carry can, and also we have the long strap as well. Long strap juga, dia punya ring dekat atas bag sini. So we can just simply pin it. Again, ideally kan, always when you pin the strap, goes from top to bottom. So dia tak akan affect dia punya. If one you do top bottom, one bottom top, then memang sengit sikit lah. So we just tie it up. Okay, then it become another way of carrying. Okay, then it become like sling bag style. Okay, so this is for Tishale. Or you can pass around also, but we only have one for this.
Okay, later we'll pass around. So for this one, you can't really too much lah. Yang ni untuk apa actually? Like for example, if you have a little bit more things that you need to place in the bag, what you can do is, come with, you can open this up. Alright, but because this is soft leather, so we don't advise customers to put too many things in long hours, again, it might actually make this soft leather stretch. But here, still okay, because down here, you see, it comes with the inner support to make it harder. So at least they can support a bit, but not long term. Setiap hari macam ni, habis yang ni akan cium, hukum nampak muka saya, kerana I tarik selalu. Same thing. Alright, and then before I forgot, right? So for this 2025 and 2026, the push item, the push collection, meaning that come with the Marcom advertisement that will be Gawaladon. Yang kamu akan nampak akan banyak advertisement in social media, and also that's to actually help you guys, okay, to do the selling as well. Okay, guys. Okay. They will support with the Marcom advertisement. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Clement. So the next one that the next one we will have is Pen A. Alright, so Pen A we are also using the soft horsehair printed. Okay, soft horsehair printed memang kita punya klasik lah. So for Pen A, okay guys, for Pen A we have two colors, black and brand. So you nampak ni kita ada golden olive kan, but this is just illustration. Okay, for here black and brand only. Alright, the two designs, more crossbody and also medium crossbody. Okay, dia nampak tak macam crossbody kan, macam hand carry, but again inside there's a removable strap, so you can always pin it up and then change it to the sling bag or even crossbody as well. So there are the dual compartment here at the front and at the back. Okay, both are zip. So here you can also find the strap inside. Okay, you boleh nampak dia punya strap. So again here, pin at the side kan. Okay, there are the two side here. Okay, you pin at the side. Then again lah, dia boleh pakai macam crossbody or even sling bag. So semua dia punya strap ni semua pun adjustable juga. So kalau you nak pakai crossbody, you only have to change it to more loose. Okay. Alright, semua dah sentuh bag tu kan. Yang belakang tu all already feel it. Can ah? So, okay, everyone, alright, everyone, your attention please. Yang dekat belakang tu, okay, hello, yes. So here kan, at the front punya compartment, you can see inside here there's another small compartment there lah. So yang ni juga, if they want to separate dia punya items, dia nak letak small punya item dalam kan. Here also another compartment here as well. Okay, so again same as the other bag here, hand carry boleh, sling bag boleh. After you adjust, crossbody also okay. Okay, all come with this removable strap. Alright. Okay, at the back all managed to fill already for Pen A. Semua okay ah? Alright.
Alright, just to add on some tips from here, I guess some of the customer or you guys already know. Okay, terutamanya bagi bag yang ada hard inner support at the side. Some customer will ask you, right? How come I take then my bag drop? Ada magic. Someone curi the pop macam ni, bag saya tuk jatuh. But not all lah. So you can actually check, like for example, this one. If let's say that you have some ya, not all ya. Tengok kalau kamu anyway, it might actually open up, but we already improved to make it tighter. So remember, I guess got one of the collection customer complaint, the stripes and the backdrop go apart. So to advise you guys, when you actually hold this back, so you put it downwards, down. Okay, down, is it correct, or up? Which one? Down. Hold it down. If you go this way, kalau kamu menghadap ke atas, kalau kamu menghadap ke atas ya, so kemungkinan besar in any way mungkinlah they just go like that, dia akan terbuka. But no worries, we already improve. So for this bag, kalau kamu nampak yang side dia yang keras tu, you can actually experiment first. If memang happen, you just let us know. But we already improved the accessories here. Alright? Thank you.
Okay, so moving on, we have this bag here. Tapi tak nak tunjuk slide dulu sebab I nak semua orang teka apa material ni. Aduh, pandainya semua. Oh, dah baca. That's why. Okay, this is Vera B. Pass around. Yes, you are right. This is cactus leather. So for this cactus leather punya Vera B, satu warna saja, warna hitam. Okay, two design. We have a small hobble bag and a medium hobble bag. So you tengok image ni kan? Okay, kalau you tengok image ni, you can see at the side here, ada nampak ada apa? Okay, satu pouch. Okay, pouch ni semua dalam bag tu. Okay, we come with this small pouch. And pouch, the material is nylon. Okay, so dua-dua ni dia ada satu nylon punya pouch. So speaking of cactus leather, right, I nak tanya soalan sikit. So usually for customer, they can come in to do free polishing. But one important thing, kalau customer dia tak convenient datang dalam butik, dia boleh, clean up themselves, right? So I want to ask a question. Dia boleh guna wet tissue untuk cucikan leather dia tak? Kenapa tak boleh?
Ada chemical.
Wet tissue ada chemical. Sanitizer juga kan? Okay. But cactus leather boleh? Tak boleh. Cactus leather boleh guna wet tissue tak? Tak boleh. Sanitizer? Air je. So polishing okay? Okay, important thing to note lah, cactus leather special sikit, tak boleh polish juga. Okay, like what you guys say, air saja. Okay, plain water. That's the only thing we can use to clean up yang cactus leather ni. So kalau customer tanya kan, remind them. So jangan confuse mereka sebab kita always kata free polishing. So if they buy this and then they want to do polishing themselves, then material ni memang akan damage lah. So bagi tahu dia, remind them if they are buying this, air saja yang boleh untuk cucikan cactus leather. Alright, clear on this? Okay, you can pass around. Dia design ni handle dia go for yang unique punya design lah. So this is one of the specialty of this bag, the unique design. Dia macam curly sikit for the handle side. Tapi dia punya texture masih soft. So it's not like you nampak very thorny, tapi dia tak keras. Memang senang nak carry juga. Okay?
Alright, for the cactus leather, something to add on here. So we know this one we cannot polish with any of the cream. But can I know how can we actually turn it positive to our customer? Anyone can share? How are you going to tell the customer or to share with the customer, you can buy this bag. This bag is very easy or very valuable, very easy. If I continue, I will let you know the answer. How can you actually convince the customer to buy the cactus bag? Any USP point here, unique selling point. Sustainability one, lagi? Durable? Not sure yet.
Come with island watch.
Come with the nylon pouch because this can what kids share yesterday. It can be the organizer. Alright, 2 lagi. Again? Apa tu? Alif. Ya. Aja je. Apa lagi? Tak ada. Apa macam lagi? Boleh buat sling bag lagi? Sustainability dah kata. Lagi?
Boleh buat dua ni lah. Dua shoulder biasa, bag pun masih boleh.
Dah?
Travel sangat-sangat ringan.
Ringan, okay. Lagi?
Dan selesa lah.
Okay, lagi satu. Ada lagi?
Soft and lightweight.
Soft and lightweight, ringan. Ya, dah? Thank you so much. Easy care. For us, probably say that, oh, it's a bit hard. Kalau kamu guna any polisher lotion, dia akan damage the leather cactus. But we twist it to positive, meaning that yang bag ini tak perlu risau. Memang senang je untuk take care. How? Just guna air je. Kamu bersihkan dengan air. Setengah customer akan kata, suhu apa? Suhu apa? Yeah. Suhu boiling. Aduh. Yeah? Warm, normal. Thank you so much, Abu. Room temperature lah. Setengah rumah teras yang mungkin buka pipe saja, air dia panas. Yes, disebabkan probably, I'm not sure the tank up there, terlalu panas, it might be hot. Room temperature. Air biasa, suhu biasa lah. Tak perlu bagi tahu dia 50 degree Celsius, 90 degree Celsius, 100 degree Celsius tu bakal no. Room temperature. Okay. Kalau bag basah, macam mana nak keringkan dia? Lap saja, lap cepat-cepat. Lepas tu? Keringkan dengan? Kipas. Ataupun macam semalam. Semalam tu siapa yang tiup tu?
Abang Asli.
Macam mana kamu tahu? Tengok, dia ingat kamu tiup. Just biarkan di dalam living room, buka kipas. Biarkan dia kering secara semula jadi. Okay, kenapa tak boleh guna hair dryer, especially hair dryer? Kalau panas, apa yang akan terjadi pada leather? Rosak? Kering. Panas, minyak akan menyejat. Menyejat, sejat. Dia akan kering. Kalau kering, apa yang akan terjadi? Kering. Kamu kata saya ni kering lah, Kak Ina. I tahu. I kering. Okay. Dia akan merekah ataupun mengelupas. Tak kira dia leather ke bukan leather. Kalau kering, dia akan start crack. Yeah, no matter apa brand, ya, it's the same. Correct? Boleh ya? Okay. Pass it back to Ken.
Okay. Yang last sekali kan? Oi. Oh, shut down already. Okay, as usual, check you, jiran you. Semua jiran sudah balik tak? Semua dah? Okay, so final back for this product training. Okay, after this we'll have a crease. Okay, our favorite part lah, semua orang suka punya. Kita buat test. Okay, so the last bag here, Ayla 1, materialnya lambskin. Okay, warna yang ada brand dengan Humus. So this one is Humus. Dan lepas tu brand dekat sini. Alright. So medium hobo bag dengan large hobo bag lah, dua-dua ni. Medium and this is large. So dia juga datang dengan yang removable strap ni. So if you want to wear long, also can just pin it directly. But for lambskin, one reminder is that sebab dia punya material memang soft, so for this magnetic design, also use gently, okay, open gently. You boleh lightly press it, tekan je, lepas tu baru buka. Kalau you nak macam ni buka kan, and you do it all the time, memang akan damage material tu. Okay, sebab jarang-jarang ada customer dia memang tak gentle, dia buka je. So, guna jari you, tekan sikit baru buka. Then, more long lasting. Because lamb skin, lembut. So, we do it all the time, tak bagus lah. Okay, for material too. So, I will also pass around so everybody get to feel a bit. And also one more thing is lamb skin kan also, dia memang tak boleh close completely. Memang ada lubang lah. So only we can use the magnetic in the middle to bind it together. Okay, I will pass around. Yeah.
Okay, just to add on for this, Ayla. Okay, if you dah masukkan, kan tadi ada stripes tak? Ada stripe kat dalam kan? Yang ada stripe kat dalam, yang kat luar chain itu memang tak dapat remove. So it will be one of the design, okay, accessory design lah ya. That's what kadang mungkin customer kata boleh tak remove. If you don't like to hang that one as a design, yang chain itu masuk ke dalam bag sahaja. Alright? Faham ataupun nak saya tunjukkan? Faham ah? Good, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, if let's say that especially the smooth leather yang tak ada texture, sometimes you will find out if you are a visualized person, probably a small dot, kamu akan nampak. If let's say that it's not too obvious, please don't return back to Shirley Pang as a damaged item. Try to sell it first if let's say that the dot is not obvious. Why this dot is not because of the pen or pencil. It might because of the kan kalau lah mereka ambil kulit Claremont untuk buat bag, habis ini dia dot. Something like that. So try to sell it first unless that's so obvious. Then you let them know. First thing first. Secondly, about the wrinkles. Kadang ya, especially the soft leather part, let's say. Probably let me say, okay lah, we take this one, not pull so much. Any soft leather yang can. Okay, when we talk about top grain leather, fine grain leather, soft kan? So when soft, when you come into making the bag, kamu kena jahit bag itu mah. So kebanyakan mereka akan tarik kulit itu untuk jahit. So kadang you might see some wrinkles. It's because when you pull. Or another possibility, if let's say kulit yang dia gunakan adalah kan lembu banyak bahagian. Kat sinilah. Terutamanya bagi mereka yang gunakan kulit lembu kat bahagian perut ni, dia lagi senang kamu akan nampak sedikit wrinkle. That's called the natural wrinkles from the leather. Try to sell it first. Unless you can't, then probably have to call Teresa or have to call Shirley Pang. Shirley. Okay. Try to sell it first because when they make the bag, they need to pull the shape. So when they pull the stitch, they might have some wrinkles there. But because that for production part, they will call it the natural wrinkles. But this happened in Bonia. The Bonia bag is something like this. But in the middle, they still have another pecahan with stitches. The wrinkles only appear here. Here don't have. That one, even though it's a natural wrinkles, but it's not balanced out as the so-called the back design. So that one, they call back. Unless equivalence, dia memang seimbang, then it's fine. Alright? So if you're not sure, you can actually snap a picture before you send it to Shirley Pang. Boleh? Thank you so much. Pass it back to Ken.
Okay, so this is the